So everyone's been wondering, like, what's this thing growing on your ear? What, is there like an alien underneath there? Like, what is that thing? So I figured I'd just like do a video and like explain what happened and why I look like I got a lobotomy and new haircut now. Um, so I got cauliflower ear from was a really common injury for wrestlers, boxers, kickboxers. Um, Rugby players get it too. Any kind of sport where like the ears are exposed to like blunt force trauma, you can get cauliflower ear. It's just the cartilage in your ear just gets mushed and actually broken, and so then fills up with fluid to maintain like the structure of the ear, and then usually goes down by itself. But if you're an idiot like me and you keep training and you keep aggravating it, it'll just keep getting bigger and bigger. Um, yeah, so it started off, I don't know, I guess it's been like 3 or 4 weeks actually. I don't remember anything specific happening. Like, it wasn't like in kickboxing I got like big punch in the ear and then all of a sudden it hurt. Or, I mean, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for like 5.5, 6 years almost now. And, I mean, I get I've been like kneed in the ear, and your ear's always getting kind of ground up on the mat when you're rolling and that kind of thing. But I don't remember anything really specific happening. It was just kind of one day I was like, oh, my ear's a little bit sore, which is common too. But then nothing happens. But then I remember I woke up and there's just this little puff, just at the very top part. I'm like, oh, sweet, it's cauliflower ears. First time I've ever had it in my whole jiu-jitsu career. But so I just kept training with it and stuff, and slowly started growing a little bit, and then I was like, oh, it's getting pretty legit now. And yeah, I still just kept training. I do remember one time in Muay Thai, we were sparring, and I actually did get like a big right hook, like right to the ear, and yeah, but just kept growing. It never actually hurt, but even when I got huge, it never actually hurt. It just, and you could push it and it was all squishy and stuff. So, but yeah, and I was even doing jiu-jitsu like even this past Saturday. That's when it got really big though. Like, I was like, okay, I should probably go get it drained. So yeah, I went to the hospital and all the nurses were like, oh, I've never seen like one that big, yeah, I know that's what they said. But yeah, it was. Got a pretty good reaction on it, but everybody was really cool. And then the doctor, she was really cool. She was just joking around with me a lot about it and stuff. And then the nurses all came and watched that so she actually took a scalpel. Well, she put freezing in my ear. Actually took a scalpel and made like a little cut on the top, and then like literally just took her hand and just like pushed out all this stuff out of this hole, and it was just this tons and tons of fluid and not much blood, not much blood at all, not like any pus, just like clear fluid basically, just pouring out of there. So it felt like she was squeezing out a big zit or something. It's a pretty interesting feeling. But yeah, so then the reason I have all this now is after that she stitched up the hole, and then like the incision she made, and then she stuffed all in my ear cotton balls to compress it to keep it from filling back up. Because it's the same thing, if you get it drained and then you don't actually put pressure on it, it'll just fill back up. So just stuffed all these cotton balls in here, and then the only way to actually keep that in place was to give me this sweet wrap job, and then my hair decided to stick out of the top of that. So yeah, it kind of looked like a lobotomized zombie mummy. Yeah, but so yeah, now finally I have to stop training for a little bit, let it heal up. So, but I'm still gonna be there to watch and heckle the people that are participating and tell them to work harder. But yeah, so that's what happened with my ear.